What's up everyone, it's Bones here. In today's video, I'll be showcasing the new ninja stuff, while also making up for the video some of you may have seen yesterday, in which I happened to make a mistake in the video, but this video is here to correct it. But anyways, if you happen to enjoy content like this, clicking those thumbs up and subscribe buttons would be greatly appreciated, as it goes a long way in supporting the channel and shows me that you like content like this. So, as you'll see, the first card here isn't really a ninja card, but it's Neospace Connector, and this hand is going to show what you can do with Isolde Access. This is basically the point of the combo here. And Isolde will search you the Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, then get you the Hanzo by special summoning it. Hanzo will then get the Baku, which will in turn special summon itself, and then from here you can go into Saizo, and Saizo will get you a ninjutsu art trap of your choice. From here you have 4 cards in hand to kind of do what you want, but this is basically the groundwork of what the deck is. The second combo here is going to be similar to the first one, except you're going to start with Upstart Golden Ninja and a ninjutsu art trap. And in this combo, what you'll do is obviously start by summoning the Upstart Golden, then get the Hanzo, and this will get you the Insect Ninja. From here you can special summon the Insect Ninja, or you can wait until the Isolde, but if your Isolde gets Veilered here, you won't get the extra extender, so that's why I summoned it there. And I'll use the Isolde effect to add here, then send the Equips, and here you can get the Hanzo. Now Hanzo will search Baku again, and then you'll get the Baku's effect to special summon itself and add back the ninjutsu art that you discarded. And from here you can go into Saizo, and Saizo will send you a second ninjutsu art. So what this does here is give you 2 disruptions in the form of both ninjutsu arts, and you have 2 ninjas on board. As you'll see, we end on this. Now, I'm going to show what happens when you draw into Isolde Access with a ninjutsu art card, but you have to normal summon in order to get into the Isolde Access. So, you're going to start by special summoning the red layer, and then you're going to normal the junk forward. Then you're going to use the Isolde to get the Gearfried, and from here you're going to use the Isolde again to get the Upstart Golden Ninja this time, in which now you can send your trap from the hand with the Golden Ninja's effect, and get the Hanzo, in which Hanzo will now search you the Baku, and Baku will add back the trap here. And from here, you can go into Saizo, and Saizo will set you a ninjutsu art. So, much like the previous combo, this is a different way to get into 2 disruptions with 2 of your ninjas on board, while also having 3 more cards in hand to play with. Now for the final combo. This combo will show what happens when you draw 2 warrior monsters that you can special summon in order to go into Isolde, and a hand in which your normal summon happens late. So to start the combo here, you'll see that we're going to special summon the red layer, then special summon the Fire Flint Lady, go into the Isolde here, and much like the previous combos, you're going to add the Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. Then you're going to use the Isolde effect to send 4, and you're going to get the Upstart Golden Ninja here. And the Upstart Golden Ninja is going to send the trap to the graveyard, getting you the Hanzo, and now the Hanzo can get you the Twilight Ninja Shogun, in which you can go into Saizo now, set a trap, one of the ninjutsu art ones, and then you can tribute the Saizo in order to go into the Shogun, use its effect to change itself to defense, special summon the Hanzo and the Upstart, and then the Hanzo can get you Baku, in which the Baku will then special summon itself, adding back the trap to your hand, and from here you can tribute both of them to fuse into the War Ninja, and from here you can use the Upstart Ninja's effect again to send the trap, get Hanzo, Hanzo will search the Insect Ninja, and the Insect Ninja will special summon itself, in which now you can tribute the Hanzo and the Mitsu in order to go into your second fusion ninja, and now you can go into your Beatrice and your Masquerena, send the Snow, and this is basically what your end board is. To size it up, you'll see that you have the Snow in graveyard, Mask can go into Appaloosa, Avramax, or Unicorn. And while unfortunately you don't have a ninja with these specific cards that you start with, you do have 2 more cards in hand, or 3 if you're going second, along with the follow-up in the Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, and an extra card that you can get back from the graveyard with the Phoenix Blade. So now I'm going to get onto the deck profile, and you're going to see that this is different from yesterday's if you happen to catch that video. And because Twilight Ninja can't be special summoned when you tribute a ninja, and it has to be tribute summoned, you have to change the build, or I had to change the build, in order to adapt to the correct playstyle. So you'll see the 1 Shogun, the 3 Hanzo, the 3 Mitsu. I took out the 3 Green Ninjas for the junk forward, and quite frankly, the Green Ninja just isn't too good in my opinion. I'd rather get the special summon off of junk forward, or normal summon it if you have to, like you saw in one of the combos with Red Layer. But it's just flipping a ninja face down when none of your ninjas here are flips. Saizo is a link monster. It just doesn't feel like Green Ninja goes too well with this deck. Then you have the 1 Baku. I understand if you want to play 2. If you play 1 and you happen to open it, Hanzo can't search it, and that kind of does hurt. But I play 1 because it is 60, and too many decks have their Garnet, so I don't think that you have to increase the space for it either, as the chances of seeing it are already extremely low. Then you have the 3 Upstart Golden Ninja, the 3 Red Layer, the 3 Fire Flint Lady, the 1 Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, the 3 Connector, the 1 Dolphin, the 2 Nibirus, the 3 Ash Blossoms, the Called by the Grave, the 3 Crossouts, the 1 Droll and the 1 Effect Veiler for the Crossouts, the 1 Snow for the Fusion combo in which you go to Beatrice, the 3 Durandals, the 1 Divine Sword, the 1 Living Fossil, the 1 Ninjutsu Equipment new equip card, and I want to mention that when you send for Isolde, only send this if you have to. It can be nice to search this off of Hanzo if you have to normal summon it. As going second, it can be a decent way to get over stuff with the proper setup. Then you'll see the DDR, and this is another equip for Isolde. I wanted to play an extra one because I didn't want to have 4 names exactly, since you primarily want to special summon Hanzo off the Isolde. Now, you'll see I only play 3 of the ninjutsu art traps, and I really wish that there were more and better ones, but the problem is that the other ones are just so underwhelming, and if you play multiple of these, then seeing multiple of these is just really bad. Even when you see 2 of these in hand, it's not necessarily that good, because you ideally want to get one with Hanzo and another one with Saizo, or you want to get 2 of them with Saizo as the game goes on. So this is a decision I made to try to keep the overall consistency nice while also having the room to play actual good cards. Then you'll see the 3 Imperms, the 1 Rhoda, the 3 Trap Trick, and as you see, because we play the Imperms, I wanted to play more traps because of Upstart, and especially seeing how I had to change the build because of Twilight Shogun not being able to special summon. I felt going with the 3 Trap Trick was correct. Then you have the 3 D-Barriers, which is your other Trap Trick target. And then for your final Trap Trick target in the main deck, you'll see you have Ichiroku's Ledger Book. And this may be a little spicy tech, maybe other people may want to use something else and maybe even go with the Sanctums in the main deck. But the reason I'm going for Ichiroku's Ledger Book is you're trying to go first with this deck, and if you can set this, you can quote-unquote banish the adventure token, you can wait until your opponent goes into their Punk Engine and banish the Deer Note and the Xiamen for the rest of the turn and potentially end their turn right there. Then you have decks like Salamangreat and Marincess, in which if you banish their normal summon, then they pretty much have to skip their turn most of the times. While this can also be a decent card going second to stop yourself from getting OTK'd if you don't open the greatest but can stop your opponent from killing you. Onto the side deck, you'll see that there's 3 token collectors, and this is another card that you can send with Beatrice along with the Necroworld Banshee. Then there's the Scythe package with the 3 Sanctums, which you kind of want to flip around with the D-Barriers. Use the D-Barriers for decks like Sword Soul or Despia, and then use the Sanctums for stuff that may diverge in their extra deck, as we are in a pretty diverse meta right now. Then the 3 Twisters and the 3 Cosmic Cyclones needed back row removal. Mine is still in the format. As long as it's not banned, I think you need to respect it, and this is a 60 card deck, so I kind of had to put the 6 quick play spell and trap removals here. Then onto the extra deck, you'll see that I took out the Ocean if you saw yesterday's video, and it's because you're playing the deck a bit slower. You're really just going into Isolde to get into your Sizo, and then trying to protect yourself with hand traps or traps, while then using the ability to spam a little bit onto your opponent's turn, or on your next turn, in order to go into your access code and whatnot to clean up the game. But Avramax here, more importantly, you'll notice that there may be some times where you end on Isolde and Sizo, and you're going second, and Avramax can just sometimes outright win you the game if you put your opponent under the pressure of playing through hand traps and your traps early, so that's something definitely to mention. Then the Apo, the access code, the Unicorn, the Dark, the Mask, the 2 Sizo, because with Shogun not being able to special summon itself, this is Sizo control more now. The 2 Isoldes, the 1 Beatrice, the 1 Blade Armor Ninja, the 1 Zeus, and the 2 fusions for the Beatrice combo. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I apologize for my previous one. If you made it this far into the video, I thank you for watching. To give you some final thoughts on the deck, I do think that it's extremely susceptible to hand traps. Having the crossouts and the connector are nice, but you still have to draw them. Droll, Nibiru, Ash on your Isolde, or Valor and Imperm on your Isolde are all things that can hurt. And Droplet on your turn can also hurt, or on your opponent's turn can also hurt. And that's pretty much what there is to say about that. Fun deck, but not necessarily the most competitive. Anyways, it's Bones, signing out.